There's plenty of shows in Las Vegas tonight, but we've got the hottest ticket in town. So let's welcome the Ravens and the Raiders to the stage. Next on Monday Night Prime Time.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. The guy's man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 75 yards. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, and that was sheer.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 66 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins 74 yards. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Madden's coming right the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot. And he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And that throw, unbelievably, better, folks, than 80 yards in the air, according to Next Gen's. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? They were eager and...
It's caught inside the 25. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 75 yards. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll set up to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Another completion there. We think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be...
It got his man complete.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the...
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Sammy Watkins on his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Going deep here for Watkins. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 81 yards. And the Ravens add on.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Sammy Watkins on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And I tell you from our broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw, and it was an absolute...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens add on. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
No pain, no gain.
Mark Andrews. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So this looking more and more. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Marquise Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Back to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 47 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it. But think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kelly Winslow came along.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown, 58 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And we often talk about hang time for punch, but in this case,
now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to...
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
24 is the mic. Oh, you got deep. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side, those young legs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been...
And got his man complete.
That's what I want to see.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out in complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along...
Oh, wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And I tell you from our broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw, and it was an absolute thing of beauty to watch. Never ceases to amaze me.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.